everybody. Kelly Kellner here for Week 5 NFL with my dear friend Joe D'Amico. We are both in Las Vegas. I'm coming from my suite at the Rio Suites and Hotel above the sports book that we are going to bust this weekend. My friend Joe, you're busting bookies all around town.
We are killing them, Kelly. I'm going to tell you right now, the NFL for these bookies is going to stand for not for long because we're crushing them. We're kicking ass. We're taking names. And this Sunday is going to be my highest rated card. We'll talk about premium games in a minute. It's going to be my highest rated NFL card yet this season. We're going to kill bookies. You follow me. You're going to follow me all the way to the bank, Kelly.
I love it. I love it. I got this shirt courtesy of the craps table, but I'm going to get a nice baby blue Bentley courtesy of our premium plays and picks. But first, I want to welcome our sponsor, Buffalo Chip Whiskey. Go to @SipTheChip American Whiskey. There, it's up on the screen. Go follow them on Instagram. Man, oh man, these guys have a smooth American whiskey. I got to love it in Woody's Reserve. It is incredible, but we're not going to need to drink because we are going to get high and drunk on success in the NFL this week. Joe, first game, Green Bay at Cincinnati. Tell me about what you're thinking here, buddy.
Well, Kelly, I'm going to make a believer out of you and everybody else out there. Since their opening season loss, Green Bay has now rattled off 3 consecutive wins and, more importantly, 3 consecutive covers. Cincinnati might be 3-1 as well, but, and you know how much I like a very big but let's take a look why they're 3-1. They beat a Minnesota team in overtime that's currently 1-3. They lost to a Chicago squad that can't seem to cross the goal line. They trounced the has-been Pittsburgh team that's just awful. And last week, they eked out a win and no cover against the winless Jacksonville club. Come on, folks. Who did they beat? They lined up against Girl Scouts, and they beat them. They could be, me and you could be 3-1, Kelly, playing those opponents. But I want to talk something on a positive note. Their last 3 outings, the Packers are posting 30.6 points per game. Aaron Rodgers, guys, he is in top form. So you know who else is? His stellar wideouts, Devontae Adams and Randall Cobb. The Bengals secondary is outclassed, outmatched, and outmanned here, guys. Throw in the mix that Rodgers is supposed to get back several offensive linemen this week. And when this game is over, it just might be the biggest aerial assault we've seen since World War II, guys. Green Bay has a couple of linebackers playing in their second full game back, and reports show that their linebacking core, their core is just about whole now. Cincinnati 1-6 against the spread. The last 7 following a straight-up win. Green Bay 6-2 against the number. Their last 8 overall. Take the pack and take home a payday.
Listen, I'm a poker player, and I see when you are flailing your arms and banging like that, that means there's a winner coming with that pick. I love that pick. I absolutely love Green Bay here. I'm looking for them to just absolutely roll through this season, and that is a beautiful play. The line moved down from 3.5 to 3, so I like we get off that hook. Great betting. I might even buy that down. I might put that in a little round robin. I'm going to look at some really interesting stuff. But what I'm really interested in, my friend, is your premium plays and your packages, your paid picks that are up at GameChangerz.ca. What are you offering for people to really, really get the betting edge? Free plays are great, but the premium are the ones that you and I, Harold, we put the most money on. Tell people what they can get.
Kelly, appetizers are great, but the main course is still the main course. And I've got something this Sunday for all of you to feast on, you suckers. We're going to kill them this week. We're going to kill the bookmakers. This Sunday, my NFL card is going to be my strongest yet this NFL season. I'm going to tell you now, it might be the strongest I've had in 2 seasons. I may even have a game of the month situation for you guys. But unlike any other place in the world that I post my plays, I want you to know, over at GameChangerz, I have all of my winners for one low price for less than the price of a burger and a beer. And God knows Kelly likes his beer, and I like my burgers. I want you to know that you can get all of my winners this Sunday. One place, my premium place, GameChangerz, of course.
Well, speaking of a feast, it is Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend. So Monday night, it's going to be a special turkey day. We're going to make some turkeys out of these bookmakers. Second free play you got up is this Bills-Kansas City game. I don't know. I've been back and forth on this a little bit. I haven't made a decision yet. I'm going to have to for our pool. And listen, before we get Pele on here, this guy's ahead of us in the office football pool. It's kind of pissing me off, Joe, so I'm putting some extra time in this week.
Well, listen, I used to be a little jealous of the hair until I became the tortoise, baby. It doesn't matter where you are at the race. It matters where you finish. Just like this other big game that I've got for everybody. It doesn't matter the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter. It matters the outcome. And let me tell you, Kelly, I know the outcome of the Bills-Chiefs game. Listen, Kelly, with all respect to the Chiefs, They're a talented team, but folks, they're not under the radar anymore. And guys, Andy Reid, let's face it, he ain't going to win on Jeopardy. He ain't no genius. Let's be honest. His time is past. This guy owns a 17-15 postseason record as a coach. He does not adapt well to change and change what he needs for this team to succeed. The Kansas City defense, they rank 31st in yards allowed, 27th versus the pass, 30th versus the rush, and 31st in points allowed. They're getting plowed, Kelly, 31.3 points per game. Patrick Mahomes and the offense, they're as good as any in football. I'm not going to deny that. But you know what? The Buffalo D is one of the toughest in the NFL right now. Number one in total yards. Number one versus the pass. Number four versus the rush. And yes, number one in scoring. They allow just 11 points per game. Let's flip side it, Kelly. Let's go flip side. Look for the running back, Devin Singletary. I think he's going to shine here to shred the Kansas City defense and allow Josh Allen to open up the passing game. Here's some ATS numbers real quick that confirm my play. The Bills 5-1, the last 6 on the road, 7-2-2, the last 11 as a road dog, and 8-3, the last 11 versus AFC opponents, plus the 3. And I'm taking Buffalo, folks, and you should too if you want to take your bookmakers' money.
Absolutely. And speaking of games this weekend, too, I know you are going to be at Allegiant Stadium for the Bears-Raiders game. So if you're following at Joe D'Amico Wins, send him a tweet, send him a message on Facebook. But I'd like to ask each and every one of you, as a return favor for all of these free plays and free winners, I want you to buy Joe D'Amico a beer. And I want to get so many beers into him on Sunday that I'm going to have to do the video by myself on Monday. That's what I'd like to do. And you and your lovely bride, the First Lady of Las Vegas, who is, by the way, one of the leading handicappers in college football right now. The D'Amico crew is just absolutely powering it. So you want to check her out as well. I'm going to take a quick break here right now. We're going to run a quick commercial, come back with New York Pele for his 2 games. I'm going to wrap it up with a Kelstermania. Awesome NFL play. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The best bets are not on Wall Street.
GameChangerz.ca, the ultimate source for sports betting information.
Hey, everybody. Well, we are back, and we have New York Pele right with us here, my friend. NFL week number 5. Man, we're deep into the season. It seems like it just started, but boy, are there some opportunities that you have come up with. What do you like in this week as your first game? I think you're looking at this Miami and Tampa game.
Yeah, I like Miami, again, plus 10. It's just too many points. Tampa's good, but they're not that good. Miami played so bad last week at home against Indy. They will play better this week. Their quarterback, Brissett, is a backup quarterback, but now he's got a little bit more time under the center there. I think this is a game that they will play very tough. Miami's defense is decent, and plus 10 is an absolute insane number. I have to take the 10 here.
Double digits in the NFL. There's a lot more parity in this league than people know, and taking points. We know it's your strategy. It's been your strategy for a while, and it is a successful, winning, documented strategy. Speaking of winning, these plays are great, but I'll tell you what, buddy, I know that your premium package is where the juice, where the money, where the big unit plays are. What are you offering for our viewers when you go to GameChangerz.ca in our premium paid picks?
Premium picks this year on NFL, I'm 8-4 documented. Yep. That's just a regular type of year that I have. I will continue to win. I cannot win every game. I'm telling you right now, but I win at 70%, 68% in the NFL. Please come in, buy my picks. I have on Sunday, I'm putting out 2 strong 10-unit NFL games for $50. You can't get that anywhere. Come on, $50 for 2 games. You'll make nothing but money, guys.
I think I'm gonna buy your package, and I'm gonna do a little 2-team parlay on it because I might sprinkle a little money line on the second game. Well, the second game actually is a pick now. I see the line has moved. Second game you like here, my friend, is Pittsburgh at Denver. Denver is at Pittsburgh. You like Pittsburgh at home. Line is now a pick. Tell us why.
Pittsburgh 1-3, Denver 3-1. Everybody's gonna go bet Denver. Not this guy. We're betting Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh at home, they will win this game. Denver is overrated. They've played one good team so far this year, and they got beat by them at home by Baltimore. They are mediocre at best. Pittsburgh needs this game. This is a big game. We're already at 1-3. Love Pittsburgh this week. This is my best bet.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like that play as well here, too. Pittsburgh at home is power. I know we do have a lot of Broncos fans and a lot of Bills fans from Joe's pick earlier. Let's bring the man, and speaking about not being overrated, Joe D'Amico, let's bring him back in on the screen. Guys, I am looking at this Tennessee-Jacksonville game, and I just can't see how the Titans are going to lose against a Jacksonville offense that really is struggled to start with. Now, came back a little bit last week, but they're still 0-4. Tennessee 2-2. The Tennessee's had a rough start, but I love this spot for the Titans. I got to tell you, I still have such a warm feeling from being in Nashville a couple of weeks ago and sitting there overlooking the stadium. Boys, we're going to do a road trip. I'm going to take you guys. We're going to go to Nashville, and we're going to have some Buffalo Chip Sip and Whiskey. I want you to follow those guys. They're our sponsors at Sip the Chip. You gotta try Buffalo Chip American whiskey. It is there aren't enough O's in the word smooth for their Woody's Reserve. It is fantastic. I think taking the Tennessee Titans minus the 4.5, definitely that 4.5, that hook, that line. I'd like to see it down at 4, but I think that Tennessee is going to absolutely shut down that Jacksonville offense, and I think that is a winner. That is coming to you from Kelster Mania. Joe, big weekend. Now we're going to hook up this weekend here in Vegas. We're going to kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy. Look forward to getting together with you.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. And unlike last time, I'll make sure I have bail money because, guys, you never know what to expect when you're hanging out with Kelster Mania. The guy is just always having fun. You know why we're having fun? Because him, Pele, and myself, we're always making money. And I want to tell you, follow us this weekend in college and pro football. No, you can follow Kelly's Canadian football. You can follow Jeff and his many MLB totals. You can follow me. It doesn't matter the field. Doesn't matter where it is. We're going to make you money this weekend. Follow us, and you will make money this weekend, guys.
Okay, Pele, we talked about this while you were off screen. You seem to be ahead of the two of us in the office pool handicapping competition. I'm not very happy about it, so I think we may have to put some wagers on for this weekend, or we got to get something kicked up because, Joe's been doing this for a long time. I was a client of Joe's 20 years ago. I've been betting, but you've been betting a lot of years, buddy, and I think this weekend you like it a lot, don't you?
Yes, I do. The NFL schedule is great. There's some really good games out there. Come to GameChangerz and buy our picks. And by the way, basketball starts very soon, 10-19. Yeah. NBA, very good. In college, 11-9. My birthday, that's when the season starts.
I'll be one hell of a celebration, my friend. I've been playing here while I'm at the Rio, a little preseason NHL hockey, NHL basketball. I've been playing some round robins. Now I'm going to be posting these on my Facebook page and my Twitter page. So I'm going to post the tickets. We play what we say. As Joe has said, this is not something that we're doing where this is a job. This is our lifestyle. This is how we make money. This is how we put food on the table, and we put a feast on the table. Wishing everybody a very happy Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend. It is going to be an exciting time because as we are carving up that pumpkin pie, we are going to be loading our cash with a big wad of hundreds coming from the bookies. You boys take your empties back because there's big payouts coming. Joe D'Amico, New York Pellet. Thanks for joining us, all of you. Follow us at GameChangerz. Follow us in social media. Like, share, retweet. Go get some Buffalo Chip All American whiskey. We're going to see you next time, my friends.